Hello everyone, welcome back to our 7-day mindfulness challenge. I'm Sarah, and today, on day 6, we focus. So settle in. Today, I encourage you to try and sit upright. So even if you're sitting on a chair or on the couch, see how it would be to have a posture that kind of symbolizes focus. A posture that symbolizes focus. So how can that look like? We have our head over our heart. We feel the connection to the surface we're sitting on, and we feel our spine holding us, holding the posture, allowing to be this vessel of focus. So whatever that means to you, play around with it, try it out. And if it feels a little uncomfortable in your lower back, that's okay. You're growing those muscles. But of course, if it's too uncomfortable, adjust it so that you can still focus on the practice. So as we get settled in, let's start by focusing our attention on our breath. Right from the beginning here. Noticing the details. How a fresh in-breath moves through your body. The small pause between inhalation and exhalation. The sound of the exhale. Maybe the tingling on your nose that you can perceive with the next inhale. And as we do that, you might notice very quickly how difficult it is to keep our focus sustained, to keep our mind on that target that we focus it on. And that's human. We have that monkey mind tendency that our attention jumps around. We get easily distracted. And that's the challenge, that's the problem, but it's also the possibility and the opening to a mind that's more focused. Because if we don't train our mind, our devices and the world that we live in will do it for us. And the consequences are that we have an attention span, or many of us, as scientists say, of a goldfish. And goldfish are able to focus for 9 seconds. And according to the new studies, most of us are even below that. But we can do something about that. We can train our attention, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Because with mindfulness practice, we learn the tools that we need to train our mind ourselves instead of being at the mercy of our devices and this fast-paced world. And the key is really in one of the most powerful and simple techniques that we learned during the first days of this challenge. It's that we develop the attention of our attention, the so-called meta-awareness, so that we can notice quickly whenever we got distracted. And then we can bring our attention back to wherever we need it, over and over again. And as we do that, as we practice that, even for just 10 minutes a day, our attention muscle grows stronger and we'll be able to focus on the important projects and people and things in our life for longer than 9 seconds. So let's do that. Let's strengthen our attention muscle so we can focus better. Find yourself a home base, a target, an anchor for your attention. That can be your breath, maybe the sound of your breath or the sensation of your breath. It can be a constant sound that you have in your background. It can be the beat of your heart or your pulse. Choose the home base that works best for you. And then focus all your attention on it. And then I just caught myself getting distracted. That's okay. Again, that's part of the practice. And the noticing is a little win itself. So you notice, oh, I got distracted. All right. And you bring it back. To the next inhale. In my case, I like to focus on the sound of my breath. For me, that's been a very useful anchor for many years. And I start again. Listening to the sound of my breath, moment to moment. Setting myself a positive challenge. Seeing how long I can focus. And then noticing the next distraction moment. All right. My mind wandered off. Without judgment, I bring it back. Because it's so easy to judge ourselves whenever we notice that our mind has wandered off. We lost the focus. But then we'll lose it for even more time. There's nothing helpful to be found in those judgmental thoughts of I can't meditate, or this isn't working, or my mind's too busy. Try to see what happens if you leave the judgment out. Just accepting that we're human, that our mind likes to wander, and that we're training our brain, our mind, to sustain focus. So let's start again. Find your focus point, find your home base. Channel all your attention on it. Notice the distraction whenever it comes. Refrain from the judgment and just bring it back. Refocus. And every time you bring it back, it's like working out in the gym. You're strengthening that muscle. Good work. Good work. Might not always feel like we're doing good work in this practice, but trust that you are, and that this does have a positive impact on your mind, on your ability to focus. And with that, on everything that you do, because the quality of our attention influences everything that we do. And the better we can focus, the higher is the quality of our relationships, of the projects we work on, and in the end of the quality of our lives. So with that, let's come back. Let's finish the practice. Come back with your attention to the space that you're sitting in. Start moving your body gently. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you. I know this is challenging. I celebrate you for training your focus, for training your attention. I hope you'll feel the benefits of this practice as you move on to the rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 7, already the last day of our challenge. I'll see you then.